So I just hit record without finalizing our list.
Yeah.
New year, new me.
Yeah, new year, new imbangium. Indeed.
Well, I guess this would be the second podcast of the year.
Yeah.
This is
the second one. Of
Episode 2 of the second season.
Oh,
The
are we
Actually,
doing
no, no.
annual seasons?
Well, technically, annual season would be in February
Would
on
we?
Valentine's
Yeah.
Day.
Did we really start on Valentine's Day?
We
Yeah.
did. Our first uploaded was on Valentine's
It was.
Day.
So what you're saying is our loved ones hate us.
Yeah, pretty much.
So then-
And if we upload
Of
this,
course.
or if we
So
upload
then the
that,
one after that.
wait, will we land on Valentine's Day?
I'm just checking.
Will we?
Because
Not that one, it's
we
that
aren't
one.
weekly.
No.
No, we are a bi-weekly podcast, or a fortnightly if you guys
Fortnightly
want to have
is
it that way,
Much
Well,
clearer.
You know, just don't
or a
assume
double
the
week.
Okay.
Anyways, who's
Because if it's a bi-weekly podcast, it just doesn't matter.
Yeah, right. Well, anyways, this is Brian speaking to you live, not live.
It could be.
One day.
We just have to get a network cable down here. And I'm Daryl.
yeah, and I'm Darian.
That took you long enough. Yeah.
No,
oh, yeah.
you're the one that made it awkward.
What do you mean?
You introduced yourself and then continued. I was like,
He's waiting for
It's
his
not my fault.
his turn.
okay, they're Robin Williams.
So, more like Shaggy.
Robert.
So, gentlemen, 2 weeks
Hello.
have passed. What has happened on the internet that has, what big things have happened in the last 2 weeks? Any resolutions that have been failed already? No?
Wait, are you trying to segue to a topic or?
No,
No,
this is we're not at the topic yet.
General discussion.
I'm saying
or
this is
something.
this is the general discussion.
I didn't make any resolutions.
Not many people have died lately.
I made a resolution to get married.
Oh yeah, but that was
So-
last year though.
No,
So you
carried
didn't
over.
make
It
it.
carried over
because I didn't get married last year, right?
Oh, that's
So
true,
the
you're
resolution is to get married this year.
I see. I made a resolution to be darker.
like
Like,
pigment wise.
visually? Visually.
Pigment wise.
Are you gonna go all blackface?
No, I'm not. I'm going to go brown Asian face, like dark.
Like
Oh, so
So
people
I
will
could be
think you're.
as dark as possible
So people will
through
think
the
you're,
next winter.
you're Indian.
Yeah, I usually
Huh.
And
I get
the
mistaken
style
for
of
Indian.
Columbus, not Columbus.
What?
Isn't he the one that went to America and was like, "This is India"?
Yes, that's why.
And you are Indian.
yes,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
that's what they told us. So
That's
Yeah.
so.
and he,
what
and he
are
also,
you saying?
And he also brought.
Are you saying
STDs
Columbus is a liar?
I'm saying Columbus is.
I mean, he didn't-
not a hero.
Of course not. He slaughtered thousands
He's a tyrant, and Columbus.
I wouldn't say tyrant. He was just following.
He was a
the
tyrant.
king's orders.
He was a tyrant.
He was like, "Oh, King
a
Philip,
tyrant.
yes, this is my land." And
Yeah.
he just started
Once I
poking
was
people
the
in
king
heart.
of Spain.
Is it King of Spain?
Now I eat humble pie. Yes, it's
was
King of
that
Spain.
was that
King
Columbus?
Philip,
Spain
right?
is King Philip.
Yeah, that's where the
what-
Portuguese or the Brazilians.
Brazilians. What?
Brazil
Spain?
was
Brazil is Portuguese.
Yeah, I understand.
King Philip is Philippines.
Oh, there you
That's
go.
from our
That's
country.
Magellan.
Nah, Magellan is
That's
Portuguese,
right.
right?
That's why.
I did bad in social studies.
That's why it's called.
It's also
the
called
Philippines.
history, by the way.
It's called no. Here in Alberta, it's called social studies.
It's called social studies.
Yeah.
Geography
Really?
and history
Yep.
is
It's social studies. Oh, it's not social studies with your Twitter account or anything.
No, it's not
No.
social media studies.
No.
SMS, you just text in your answers.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Huh?
Nah,
Huh?
yeah,
Don't
no.
look at me like
What?
that.
It's not live. This thing's not live.
Huh? All right, I'll get a message. No.
How about you? What's
A
your
soundboard.
what's your resolution for this year?
1920 by 1080?
No, 10,
No.
24,
16 by 10. You mean?
16 by 9 format.
No, 16 by 10.
Ew, 16 by 10.
You got
So
a-
good.
It is so good.
It's so
1920,
good.
1920 by 1200 is
Perfect. I wish I had.
It's on fleek.
It's
No.
1920 by 1080.
Yeah.
1920 by 1200. You get an extra like 120 pixels.
Oh, I see. That makes sense. Yeah, okay.
Math
Don't
checks
hurt
out.
yourself. Math checks out. Yeah, you didn't even know why it's 512. Why you lose all of that megabytes from
Your hard drive.
your
Look,
half a terabyte
look.
SSD.
To me, it just seems like false advertisement.
No,
all right,
no.
all right. It doesn't include the.
So
the
wait,
real
it was
drive.
512.
So I had one. Thank you, NCIX. A Twitter contest where they were like, retweet this tweet, and I was just
you
like,
won it?
okay, yeah, I won it.
Congratulations!
Thanks. This was like 4 months ago.
Holy jeez,
It took me that long to put it into my computer.
that's pretty good.
Yeah, and I plugged it in, and it only showed 476 gigabytes, and I was like, "This is BS." So I had assumed that there was like some stupid
Spyware?
data installed on it to track the hard drive or something, but nope, my math is just wrong.
Because
Why?
Because there are 8 bits in a byte, and
There's 8 bytes in a bit.
and 1 kilobyte is 1024 bits. So when you translate that into 512 gigabytes, it's actually 476
megabytes.
Yeah.
Gigabytes. Oh, so I started watching
pretty funny.
Friends in the new year.
Yeah,
'cause
congratulations. I think you should stop that resolution of watching that because that's
I was enjoying it, but I got to the point where Chandler got a laptop and he was just
Spoiler.
like, Yeah, sorry.
Spoiler alert.
It was for his spreadsheets, okay? And he goes, it's got 12 megabytes of RAM, 500 megabytes of hard drive space, and a modem that runs up to 28,000 BPS.
bits per
that's
second.
like what we're getting right now, right?
What? No.
no,
That's
not
28,000.
even close.
That's 28 kilobytes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what we're getting right now, right?
No.
Downstairs, yes.
Okay, yeah.
In the basement?
In the
Yes.
basement, that's what we're getting.
And speaking of old, I started listening to soundtracks that we listened to in like the late 90s.
Like
A lot of Enrique Iglesias.
There's a lot of Enrique Iglesias.
Can you
playing
refresh my
Baila
memory?
Mos.
Now that you're gone,
I don't know who
I
that
just
is.
want to be with you.
There's
It's
that
when
one,
you play
and then
StarCraft.
All I need is a rhythm divine. And I like,
Bailamos.
I don't think I-
Let
I
the
don't-
rhythm take you over. Bailamos.
No, I don't
Te
know.
quiero. Te quiero.
I remember
Yeah.
playing.
No, I don't.
Pretty much.
I remember playing a ladder match in StarCraft 2 or in StarCraft, sorry. And then the phone rang and I yelled at the top of my lungs, "Mom, don't answer the phone."
So bad. So bad. But yeah. Good. That's a good start to the podcast. Yelling into the microphone.
I turned my head
Turn my head.
just like Tezonde does to breathe.
So a lot of stuff has happened on YouTube apparently, which I have not been up to date with. Do you know anything that's going on with the new YouTube structure?
There's a new YouTube structure.
Yeah, apparently.
Is it to do with Pewds?
Is it because of Pewds?
I don't know.
PewDiePie?
I know he was making a big deal.
The big deal that PewDiePie was doing was there's a lot of people that put videos up where they are falsely energetic and positive.
Oh, that's what.
And it feeds into like, if your life isn't like this, kill yourself kind of thing.
No.
Oh,
Watch the whole thing properly, please.
Isn't it? I don't know. I
No.
was watching the Casey Neistat one.
No, PewDiePie was just saying that there's a lot of people who put stuff online as if they're always positive and always. It doesn't matter what day it is. Just know that PewDiePie. There's
Welcome-
times that's life, right?
Welcome to social media. I was talking to you about this last year, where it's just like, you know, there are people I see on my Facebook that
Yeah.
have amazing lives,
Yeah.
and that's only because they choose to put up the good
Yeah, no,
parts.
but that's the people that you know. PewDiePie and there's other YouTubers out there who
have
make
followings.
who has like millions of people following them daily, and everyone's just like, I'm just gonna kill myself because I don't have a life like Casey Neistat or PewDiePie, because their lives are just like pinging at all times, right? Like PewDiePie is just saying that's why he's not making those videos where he's trying to be positive all the time. You can't do that all the time, right?
Yeah, and then you watch an episode of Crazy Wheels, and you just
Happy-
want to kill yourself anyway.
Happy Wheels.
Happy Wheels. Sorry.
There you go. But it's
How
like
do you know that?
He's in.
Oh,
Yo,
he's in with
are
the
you-
YouTube.
yo
Yeah.
man, I'm in, dudes. I'm on fleek.
That's no.
Yeah, I'm.
Did you hit that dab?
I'm an MFing star boy. Okay. You got. Why'd you guys dab? No one can see you.
It's okay.
Except
we can
me,
dab, or
and
we
now
can
I
give,
want to gouge out my eyes.
or we can give dabs.
Oh my gosh!
Dabs are. Isn't that like old?
Wow, you're
how dare
old.
you.
So old.
Yes, it is old.
How old is that?
Probably like mid 90s.
Something
No,
like that.
late 80s.
Interesting.
Not early.
I literally just read Dabs like earlier today
Early-
for the
early
first time
80s
in my
was,
life.
You really learned it for the first time in your life?
Yeah.
Wow.
What's a
Day.
daps?
It's where you just like, it's just like respect. You know,
No, no,
daps.
no. Yeah.
Props. Yo, props, bro.
Yeah, that's props, but then daps is like it's a mid five, where it's just like respect.
That's it.
That's
Not a high five. It's a
It's
mid
not a high
five.
five. It's the cools. You know, high fives are for white people. You know, yeah.
No, high fives are for everybody. High fives are inclusive and not not exclusive to race.
Not racial specific.
There's only one race, and it's the human race. Okay.
Yes, it's true. You learned that from that old lady too.
No. Whatever old lady you're talking about.
This is an old lady that talks about, you know, there's people break it up into white race and black race, but we're just one race, the human race.
I've been saying that all the time.
So you're an old lady.
I am an old lady.
Speaking of old ladies, do you want to know what video I watched last week? Do you remember, like, late night, you
No.
would flip through the channels
Yeah.
and you see an old lady with a picture of vagina? You remember.
Oh, Sue. Sex with Sue.
Sex with Sue.
Yeah.
It's this old lady.
Yeah.
And she would just...
How old?
Oh, she was
Old.
like maybe
She's
60s. And she was just
Yeah.
like talking intercourse and like
60s?
giving advice.
Yeah, it's basically just
It makes you awkward. It's just like...
no, you just basically know about your sexuality. Mm-hmm. You saw it on TV?
I saw it. No, I don't watch TV. I saw it on YouTube. I was like, why would you link this?
You were flipping through channels on YouTube?
I guess you could
There
call
you
it
go.
that.
Say, what do you call it now? You were clicking through clickbait and then you finally picked something that was interesting.
What if YouTube was called ViewTube instead? So then it would be the opposite of TV.
VT.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. No, thank you. No TY.
Oh, jeez.
So, big thing in video game news.
A 21-inch laptop.
Yeah, no, that's not the big thing.
It's pretty big.
no.
It's 21 inches.
I'm talking about the new Nintendo console, which is
It's not that big. It's like
really
7
small.
inches.
And the screen apparently is only 720p. So
Well, does it need to be any bigger?
the resolution, probably.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm playing devil's advocate.
Why would they downgrade that to
Because
720p?
Apple has the rights to Retina display.
I mean,
What? They can't put 1080p. It isn't the
This thing is 4K.
no,
yeah,
that's 1080p.
that's
Oh, is it?
1080p.
Jesus.
It's not 4K. It
The
records in
iPhone
4K.
7 Plus is 1080p.
Oh, right. It records in 4K.
It records
This
in
records in
4K.
4K too.
Really? The 6S?
Yeah, it records in 4K.
That's pretty successful.
No,
so
no.
I can not watch any of them in 4K. 'cause-
Yeah, because you have no 4K display to watch
Yeah.
it on. No, what was the platform that Nintendo took so that they could?
NVIDIA Shield
The Shield.
with the Tegra processor.
Yeah, that had a 1080p display.
Yep. The
So why
Shield
did
that
they-
I have is 1080p.
Yeah, why did they downgrade it to 720p?
Technology.
It doesn't make any sense.
Battery
They,
life,
they thought
which
it was
is still
planned-
bad.
yeah.
planned-
Battery life is not a good.
Planned obsolescence, so that the next version of that they can have 1080p.
Well, I mean, Nintendo has always been behind on the high quality or the technology because, like, the Wii came out when the 360 and
Yep.
the PS3 came out.
Yeah,
like
it
it,
was-
came out a
and
year
it was-
after.
Yeah,
Was it a year after?
I think it was a year
Yeah.
after.
Huh.
And
It can do 480p.
480p.
480
Yeah.
480p.
And then, like, probably 6 months before the 1 and the 4 came out.
Xbox One
Yeah.
and PS4.
That's when the Wii U came
Wii
out.
U came out, yeah.
And-
And that was in 1080p.
That was 1080p.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but nobody made games for it because
Splatoon made games for it.
that's
Whoever
first
that
party
is.
though.
Nintendo Zelda.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
exactly. Exactly. Did you buy a Wii U?
No,
Why not?
because I play on a computer.
There you go. So, I don't know. Nintendo just seems to disappoint almost every year that they put out something new.
And yet they sell. What did you say? 2 million
Yeah, they
copies
sold
in the
out
first
2 million Switch consoles.
in the
Wow,
first
that's
like
amazing.
hour or
What
whatever.
12 hours?
The first 12 hours.
Yeah, I will not be spending money on that. No,
Not even your tax return.
Thank you. I don't have a tax return. I owe money.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Somehow I'm getting a lot back. I
I
don't know.
always. You better be careful. You better be careful. Then.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna keep it in my bank account.
Watch your numbers that you carry over. You might have made a mistake.
No, Matt did it.
Oh, then you're gonna have Matt make sure that he
He did
make
it
a
on like
mistake.
6 different websites just to check, and I don't do anything else aside from
Yeah.
my regular work. So
Well-
I don't know. Apparently, it's like
Not spending money on that.
I'm not buying it. I'm not saying I'm buying it.
Yeah.
That's going straight to the wedding. So.
Yeah. So, but yeah, the new what's that? Wind Waker came out. No,
What?
Yeah, Wind Waker Super HD.
New Zelda?
Wild
Breath of the
West.
Wild.
Oh, sorry.
So Wind Waker came out 15 years ago.
Holy cow!
Yeah, I feel old.
What's Twilight Princess?
10 years ago.
Oh my goodness! What was 5 years ago?
And Ocarina of
6
Time.
years ago, Skyward Sword
Oh,
came
Skyward Sword.
And
That's right.
Ocarina of Time was.
20 years ago.
out. Was it 20?
No, I have no idea. Oh, I could. Hey Siri,
Oh, here we go.
when did Ocarina of Time originally release?
For the Nintendo 64.
Okay, give me a moment.
Oh, come on,
Yo, you're not telling me? Listen, I asked you
Siri.
a question.
Siri won't give you that answer. So how long?
1998.
Wow,
That's nearly 20 years ago.
that's 19 years ago. Ocarina of Time. I do have an ocarina back there that Daryl got me for one Christmas, so it's pretty cool. You should
Pretty sure I didn't get it for you.
Oh, then that was Ellie. Then
I'm pretty sure it wasn't Ellie. Oh yeah, no,
yeah,
you're right.
probably was,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was probably Ellie. So yeah, that's Nintendo. Not we're not big fanboys of
you-
Nintendo, are we?
We like Nintendo.
Yeah.
Well, you have DSs, right? Both of you.
Yeah.
And you play DS games, I guess.
Yeah, Pokemon.
So
Yeah.
have you seen any of the gameplay for Breath of the Wild?
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
It looks like Minecraft.
What?
Sort of.
It's like a survival based
Yeah.
Oh,
open world.
Did you see
world
the new
kinda thing?
trailer?
No, I didn't see it.
It's
the new trailer
it's a
looks
great trailer.
pretty cool, man. Yeah.
They have voice acting.
Yeah. With that said, no.
You
I'm
mean
not-
they don't go?
And they don't go
Womp, 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 womp.
It's not Charlie Brown teachers or adults.
At least it's not Banjo Kazooie. If you guys don't know Banjo Kazooie, you
that
had
was
a sad,
super weird for you.
and you had a sad childhood.
Yeah, you couldn't collect enough honeycombs.
Nope, you couldn't. So, yeah, CES, was it CES that was
Yes.
happening this last week,
Which stands for?
which stands for I don't know.
I think that's IDK.
IDK, CES, IDK,
Consumer electronic
show,
show.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the one of the big things, not the big things, but the bigger things that Daryl freaking alluded to.
What you
came
said
out-
big, so I assumed it was the 21-inch one.
It's the $10,000 Acer
Is it 9,000?
laptop computer. Oh, it's like 9,000 something
U.S. or Canadian?
US.
US.
Blech.
Yeah.
So like a million.
Like a
So it's like
car.
$1 million Canadian.
Yeah.
You know what was like $1 million Canadian before?
What's
I guess
that?
that's not true. Remember when flat screen TVs first came out?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Darian, I don't know if you know this, but when plasmas first came out, they
Plasma?
plasma, like flat screen plasma TVs.
Yeah.
They used to cost like $21,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know that 4K not even 2 years ago cost $21,000 and now
Wow.
2 years later it's only
It's like five
500
five to 1,000.
Yeah.
$500 was just like, what? Wow, that was
$500
really
on
quick.
like Black Friday.
On Black Friday. No. There's 5K
Yeah.
4K TVs right now
Right
worth
now?
$500. Yeah.
Why don't we
55
have
inch.
one?
Because it costs money. And
costs
we
money.
have
That's just
perfectly
fine.
fine 1080.
And, yeah.
And where do you get 4K?
Yeah.
Netflix.
Yeah,
That's it. And it
nobody-
doesn't even come down here that well.
Yeah. So, no thanks.
So going from 1080 to 4K,
Yeah.
you know how some sites take 1080 as their paid premium?
Yeah.
Do you think they'll make 1080 free and then 4K their paid premium? 'Cause
No.
that'd be very nice.
They might, depending on how long and how quickly.
Wait, can you give me an example?
Crunchyroll.
Yeah,
Crunchyroll is free for 480p.
yeah, that's dumb.
Yeah, and actually, if you watch,
So even the
Crunchyroll-
ones with the crown, I can watch that in 480p for free?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, no,
You're-
No.
depending on
Yeah, see?
the first, the first episode usually is free,
yeah,
For
up to
1080p.
1080p.
but then afterwards,
just
yeah, then they
get,
they
you-
get you,
get you hooked.
yeah, they get you hooked
more-
for 1080p.
More anime.
But it still doesn't matter though, because even with Crunchyroll and you're not paying for it, 480p looks like 1080p anyways.
Yeah, because that's anime.
because it's anime, right? So
Yeah,
resolution
unless you
of it.
watch like Summer Wars on Blu-ray at 1080.
no,
60,
you
oh, it's
no
so good.
really. If you watch,
no, it really looks the same.
Oh, what?
yeah, it does. If you're not paying attention, you'd be
What
like,
about your Serial Experiment Lane?
It's amazing.
Because it's 1080p.
Yeah, it is.
There you go.
Aside-
it's better than the
aside from
it's
that,
better than the crap
It's
we
still-
downloaded
it's-
20 years ago.
it's still on 4:3 though, right? So
course it
it's not in 69. It doesn't matter.
You're gonna miss things if you try to stretch it out.
No, see, the cool thing is though is that I was trying to find out why when you were watching Back to the Future, why it looks so high definition. It's because the film that they recorded it on,
Yes.
or that they filmed it on, it has no resolution.
Yeah, because it's
So
film.
it's
It's
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why
So
a lot of people were just like, "Ooh, how is this movie going to look any better than it did 20 years ago?"
it looks
like
it looks amazing.
It's
Yeah.
called transferring data.
Yeah.
Instead of putting it on an analog format like
Film,
like
like
VHS, not just VHS
film to
though.
film,
Film
Yeah.
to VHS,
reel to reel.
film to VHS was garbage. No, it didn't matter if it was from a high definition film to VHS transfer. It still was garbage. Unfortunately,
And yet, when we
And
think
Betamax
about
was
the
much
movie,
better.
and when you think about the movies we watched back in the day, we're like, can't get any better.
batteries not included.
Can't get any
Awesome.
better.
Amazing, batteries not included.
Right in HD.
in HD.
So good.
You have to watch it. But
So, do you know the specs of this
Yeah.
$10,000 computer?
yeah, it
laptop?
has dual GTX 1080s in SLI, 21-inch 4K display.
And it's curved.
And it's a curved screen, and it has all this massive amounts of cooling, 64 gigs of RAM.
mechanical
and
keyboard,
Mechanical keyboard. The thing flips.
the touchpad.
The touchpad flips for an arrow keypad.
That's
did you
not
watch
mechanical key.
That's not mechanical.
by the way.
Yeah, and it has
Did you
like
say the
the highest.
touchpad is not mechanical?
No, because the touchpad flips over into a numpad.
Oh, and the numpad's not mechanical.
Yeah, it's not mechanical.
No.
Which gamers are really good?
And 1070. Sorry, and it has an i7, highest level i7 that they have out
The
there
newest
right now.
one?
Yes,
770?
770K and 770K. They can overclock it and stuff.
I'm gonna overclock. I'm gonna overclock my my 6700
Yeah,
to
5 gigahertz.
No, I can't do that because I don't have proper cooling. But I want to boost it from 4 gigahertz to 4.2.
Oh, two more
420.
gigahertz. You know what you should do? You should get Matt to help you make have your computer cooled down so you can get it to 5 gigahertz.
I don't want to.
It's
That
gonna be
just
badass,
causes
dude.
problems. No,
How much does this weigh?
It weighs
16 pounds.
no, it weighs more than that. I
Really?
think. Yeah. You have to.
25 pounds?
You can't hold it with one hand. You have to hold it with 2 hands.
Okay. So if you were to build this as a regular computer,
As a regular computer,
how would that? What would be the
Canadian
difference?
dollars
would
or
be
US
close.
dollars?
It would be close.
It's
For the
not
same
close.
price.
Same price? No,
Well, no. Like 10,000.
10,000.
It would be
No.
10,000. It'd be
Whatever
cheaper.
that. No, whatever that
In
is.
US.
Yeah.
you can probably make that with everything included for like
$5,000.
$3,500. US is cheap.
Well, remember,
Including the 4K monitor?
Yeah, 4K 21-inch monitor. Yeah,
no
4K
for
monitors.
all of it for $3,500.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
absolutely.
4K monitors themselves are $1,500.
No, they're not.
Yeah. What?
They're not. $700.
Really?
You can buy a 24-inch 4K monitor for $700,
I'm not going to spend that money.
and that's Canadian, so $500 US.
Oh, I guess so.
Like our dollar is poop when it comes to buying electronics.
A dollar apart, unfortunately, will be poop for the rest of our lives.
Yeah, thanks, Trudeau.
Thanks, Trump. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Did we just go into our political section of the...
Let's get away from it.
Let's go.
So Razer also came out with a laptop that's pretty insane.
Oh, yeah. I saw that.
It's called Project Valerie.
Yes.
It's so insane that someone stole it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
The
they tried to
prototype.
sell it.
And then they got caught.
Did they really?
I don't know if they got caught, but they tried to sell it. Anyway, this laptop is basically almost the same... I forgot what I was going to say.
Hardware-wise?
It's the same breathe deeply
Same hardware.
and sigh.
Yeah. It's the same hardware. It's a single 1080 and the i7, but it's got a 17-inch screen that also has two 17-inch screens slide out to extend it
That's amazing.
to do a 21 by 9 display. So you can have the, I don't know what it's called, iFinity's the AMD version. I can't remember what the other one, but you use all three monitors in the games.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty insane.
I work with 3 monitors, but I don't see a reason to have that on a laptop, let alone a gaming laptop, let alone a laptop for gaming.
It's so immersive.
I don't get how that is immersive. You're going to be
because
you'll
my
take
eyes
a,
are like
you'll take
21
over,
by 9. It's so
you'll take
immersive.
over a whole lap. Like where are you going to play this thing? And then
In my room,
and
'cause I live
there's
alone.
And then there's a friend. There's your friends coming by to see you, and all of a sudden they lean on that on the mechanical part of it, and it just rips it out of the side. What is that? What was that? Oh well,
It's a whale.
it's a whale. It's like. I think that's redundant and it's very useful. Useless, not useful.
I don't know. So I want to get a third monitor.
Yeah.
But have I told you the setup I want?
No.
Yes.
So I want a
Yes.
I want an ultra wide screen.
Yeah,
me too.
21 by 9.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, that's great.
And then above it is my two 22-inch that I already own.
They're 1080s.
Wow.
Yeah. That's what I want.
You want to know my?
Sure,
my
you don't want
dream-
to turn those on the side?
No,
on
because
the
it's too.
side by
Because
side.
then you're like turning your head too much to look at the other monitors. I'd rather just like look up there. See that? So, do you see all the energy it takes?
You just do this.
Oh. No, it's you have to go like this at least.
I just looked left and right.
My
with eyes.
workspace is I work in my center screen, and then when I wanna watch or read something, I put it onto my 4x3 screen
Portrait?
on the side, my portrait one, and I can scroll down. It's amazing.
Yeah,
you
it's
can
lovely.
see everything. Just like yes. Then I'm like now I need to watch something on a big screen and move it over to my big screen. I'm like yes, it's a big screen.
Yeah.
It's so good.
And I want monitor
It's
arms.
perfect.
That's what I want too.
It's not that expensive actually.
No, it's $100.
Yeah,
I looked at it, but I don't have a desk that'll incorporate it, so I have to like.
build one.
Is it a desk like
so
this?
much. I don't want to build it. No. It's the backing has it's like 6 inches down. So, but what I would do is get like a 2x4 and then screw
Yeah.
it on the back and have angled brackets on either side, so that it's enough to drill into and have a
Yeah.
more stable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're thinking of moving my office downstairs to the main
The other
the
your
other
spare
room, the spare room. Yeah. So
Spare.
yeah, spare
What is that?
That's what Mr. Tumnus said.
Yeah. What is that?
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lion witch in the wardrobe.
Probe.
Did you know
Spare
that's Professor Xavier?
Wait, Mr.
Oh,
Tumnus?
really?
Oh yeah, you're
that
right.
is
Oh,
That
is it?
is-
That is Professor Xavier.
James McAvoy.
Yeah, James
Jeez.
McAvoy. He's also going to be this weird guy with 23 personalities.
Yeah, and Split.
Yeah. It's
Coming
it's
soon.
also
Directed by M. Night Shyamalan.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Shyamalan
So we all
ding
know,
dong.
so we know it's going to be a good one.
You know it. Well,
It's
who
gonna-
knows? I really liked The Happening.
Yeah. Did you? What? No.
What? No.
What?
No, it's like I can hear you planning to kill me.
Yeah. So
What?
bad.
No. Gotta run from the wind. It's killing us.
So bad. So bad. Yeah.
Oh man.
But yeah, I don't think anyone would ever want a retractable screen like that for a laptop.
Hey man, it's technology.
You would. I don't know if it's gonna be sold en masse. I don't think.
It's just a prototype right now.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. There's a lot of caveats to that type of laptop. I know for sure I would break it right away. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, you sound sad.
I do.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
I just go ahead.
What?
I was gonna say you sound sad,
Okay.
just like that commercial we watched
Oh.
about having a companion at home.
Hey, you know what?
The
I don't-
gate box, which I
What's
talked
it
about
called?
last time.
Gate.
Gate box.
Gate
So I
box.
finally saw it. I finally saw the
Yeah.
gate box thing that
Yeah.
you were talking about, and it's basically your wife at home, sending you text messages. Have you seen it?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was there.
Oh,
We watched
watched
it all
yeah.
on your
I
TV.
want to cry. I want to cry for that Japanese man. That poor Japanese man.
There are many.
Now that Ellie is going back to school,
Yeah.
I don't hear from her for the whole day.
Yeah,
It's great.
yeah.
Because then I could be like, "Hey, I miss you. Just text me when you're free." And
Yeah.
then it'd be like 4 p.m. It's like, "I'm just leaving class." I'm like,
There you go.
Nice.
Why don't you just have like a waifu at home to do that for you? Why do you have to hassle Ellie for that? Hassle the human being you live with.
no, don't do that.
You can have
That's
your
just-
waifu at home.
No,
You can have Super Mario waiting for you. It's me.
I can't wait to see you. What would you like for breakfast? Linguine?
Looks like the weather is gonna be bad today.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Wah! It's like I'm gonna be late. Wah!
Oh yeah.
So Japanese people, those guys work like crazy, right? That's why they need it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's something about Japanese work-life balance.
There is none.
Technically,
Exactly.
yes. Technically, yes, and technically, no. And this is straight from a guy who actually worked there for nearly 10 years.
You did?
Not me. A friend of mine, Jason, he worked for the Japanese consulate when he moved back here in Calgary.
How do you pronounce his name?
Phillips.
No,
Wait, Jason? Or
Jason.
How do you say that?
Jason.
Not Jason. His name is Jason-san.
How do you say it in Japanese? How do you say Jason? in
Jason.
Japanese?
Jason.
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 Because like
You add
Jason.
that.
No.
No, you don't say the
It's a
Jason.
Jason. No.
Jason. Is it Jason?
Jason.
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 I don't know. You could either go
Jason.
Jason or Jason.
Son.
How do you say
Probably
my name?
Jason. Daruru.
Daruru.
Yeah.
It's like
Bu-
Durara, but with Daruru.
Mine is Burayon.
Bolayan.
Bulayan.
Because you're a Leo.
Yeah, pretty much. A blue lion.
Speaking of animals,
Wait,
Wait, I'm not even done yet. Why are you trying to segue out of my...
I got distracted.
So what happens is they say that they have 12-hour, 13-hour, 14-hour days. How they work, they're not working 10, 14 hours, 15-hour days. They're there for
Yeah.
15-hour days. And they're like, okay, I've done my work. Hey, boss, now can you take a look at it and get it approved? And now you're waiting for... now you're there waiting for the approval for your next step.
Yeah.
So it's just this hierarchy of from the lowest to the highest person inside the group. And the reason why they stay so long is because they have... if your colleagues are there and if your boss is still there, you don't leave before your boss.
Yeah.
So if your boss were to leave for drinks or something like that for a business meeting, you're not supposed to leave work until he gets back from that business meeting.
So in 25 years, when that desk jockey gets promoted to that position of boss, he's going to do the same to his people, right?
Yeah, it's just one vicious cycle.
in form of spite.
No, it's
Like
not
they
spite.
made me wait. I'm gonna make you guys wait.
No, it's not spite. It's
Oh, that must be
No,
North
it
American.
becomes habit.
it becomes it's the way it is. It's all the way from Monday to Saturday, and
But
they
then-
have one day off.
But then,
So
like,
6 days a week.
I see these specials or these news articles of like the Japan Airlines CEO, where it's just like when times got hard, he like cut his pay by like 40% or something
Yeah.
like that,
Yeah.
and then worked even longer hours. So does that mean because he works
Yep.
even longer hours,
Yes.
everyone else works longer
Yes,
hours?
to get the
Oh my
to get
goodness.
absolutely.
So those long hour days
Yeah.
keep them from having that
So is
social
that-
life they need.
Yeah, so that's why they have the waifu,
Yeah, the gate box.
the gate box.
And that's problem solved.
Where did
Because
they-
now,
Where did-
Problem solved. That's not problem solved.
That's a
no, because
band-aid.
now the Japanese, because the birth rate's already declining.
Yeah.
It'll decline faster.
You know what? They were saying. Jason was telling me. He said that. Jason was telling me was that an 8-hour day, 9-hour day that we work in the 5 days that we work through, we get more accomplished than our Japanese peers do doing the exact same job.
Same thing can be said with the German people.
Yeah, they do it in less time.
Yeah, they have four work days, and they work 7 hours, 6 or 7 hours, or something like that. But it's like they work from 9 to 12, and then 1 to 4 or whatever, and it's just go, just like no stop, just like nose to the grindstone. But as soon as they're done, it's just like
Auf Wiedersehen.
yeah, oh yeah,
Bis morgen.
Tschüss,
Tschüss. Yeah, that's what they
Tschüss.
say, right? Right at the
Tschüss.
end. Yeah, tschüss.
tschüss, yeah,
Auf Wiedersehen.
bitte.
Bitte.
That's what they would say. But they're like hard. They work really hard for those 6 hours every day.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then they get drunk.
Yeah, that's why
For
they're.
their-
It's just like all right,
That's
work's
why.
done.
That's why Germany has the most advanced
Alcohol consumption?
No, the most advanced economy in all of Europe.
Yeah,
They work hard and they play hard.
and they school easy because it's just like free.
I don't think school's that easy.
I meant on the pocket.
On the pocket, I guess.
you
Yeah.
know, you specified.
Yeah, but it's pretty crazy. It's like if you guys don't like, because I saw this. Were you the one who showed it to me, or did I see it myself?
About
What a Japanese salaryman does in 6 days.
Yeah.
You showed me
Yeah.
that one. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I didn't see it. What do they do?
it's like a short. It's like a
It's
9-minute video. or
yeah.
something?
No, the reason why anime is in the late time slot now
Oh yeah.
is because
they don't get home until then.
Yeah. No.
yeah,
like,
no, they
anime,
don't get home till around 1:00 in the
Yeah,
morning.
anime airs at like midnight.
Yeah.
And
Are you
beyond.
sure it's not because everyone in North America?
No,
that's where the money comes from now,
no,
right?
no,
Because
no.
all the weebs, they're just like,
Those weebs.
"Oh, I watched the most up to date anime.
No. That's what I say. Hey, wait a minute. No. The reason why they play it is because the old demographic for, let's say, Gintama or Naruto or Boruto now, and all those other things, they're all salarymen. So they don't get the same airtime as they used to when they were watching as kids. So since they know that the salarymen who watch anime they finish work at 11 o'clock.
So wait,
They put the time, prime time
Yeah.
is 11,
Yeah.
12,
so do
1
they
o'clock
start
in the
work at
morning.
like 9?
Yes, 9 o'clock.
Wow.
They start work at 9 a.m.
Ugh.
Because usually the travel is like 2 hours away. So they're up by
Yeah.
7,
Oh, because nobody can live in Tokyo.
technically. If you
like-
can, then you're very lucky.
Or very poor.
Yeah.
Because then you're living in a 400 square foot room.
You're living in a room that's
paying
smaller than
70%
this room
of your
that we're in
salary.
right now.
Way smaller.
Yeah. Like the size of just this bed is probably what the size they live in
No.
Tokyo.
Maybe like twice that bad.
Maybe
Okay, twice the bed. Okay. Yeah, sure.
In length.
In length. But yeah, no, that's one of the reasons why
That was a single bed, by the way.
the anime is yeah.
Is that a single?
Yeah,
Or is that a
it's
double?
no, it's a single.
What's a twin?
A twin is a
two
bit-
singles.
just like one more. No,
Oh.
it's like a little bit bigger.
Okay.
But yeah, that's little bit of Japanese culture that we don't really know about that we're talking about.
Yeah,
right?
We're just
So,
generalizing,
and
going by hearsay.
Yeah. Well, no, it's about this person actually lived there and
Yeah.
was
Still
a,
hearsay.
a bodyguard from.
Yeah.
Because it's coming from you. To me, it's hearsay from you.
How is it hearsay?
Because you heard it and now you're saying it.
So
That's what
is that what
it
hearsay? Is that what hearsay is?
Yeah.
No, but it's based in truth. Hearsay is based in
Well, if I were to tell someone about what you said, then it's
then
like, it's like
now
game of
that's
telephone.
hearsay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well-
but I was getting it from the horse's mouth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
but we're getting
we
it from
don't.
you.
Yeah,
Is
we
that
don't
what
know
hearsay?
it-
horse's
So is
mouth.
that what hearsay is?
Yeah, that's what hearsay is.
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay. Is that what it's all about?
Yeah.
No, they
Yeah.
say heresy.
You know what? No,
Heresy.
that's not right.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hey Siri, what does hearsay stand for? Hold on.
Is it?
Oh, Darian, you know what job you could do when
What
you
does
when
hearsay
you graduate?
mean?
What could I do?
You can be a stenographer.
Sure, I'll do it.
Information received from other people which cannot be substantiated.
There you go.
Rumor.
There you go.
It ends on a
Or it's a
rumor.
No, but it's a rumor.
Also, why is yours
not a rumor.
Australian?
But we he
Siri,
changed
why,
it to that.
Hold on. Siri, why is your voice in Australian?
what? In
Who?
Australian?
Yes, you.
It's not gonna go.
I thought so.
The end.
The end.
Welcome to the Siri portion of our podcast.
Yeah,
where
Siri.
Siri has a conversation with other Siris.
My Siri is Australian.
Yeah.
I like
her
her.
name?
Her name
Sarah?
is- No, her name's Siri.
No, it's Sarah.
No, it's Siri.
So yeah, since we didn't hear directly from him,
Yeah.
we don't know if you're telling the
So
truth.
this is a rumor.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's hearsay.
that's hearsay.
Really?
Yes.
That's not
Yeah,
a rumor,
this is
though.
heresy.
No, it's like a
heresy.
rumor.
Heresy.
Yeah, and this right now is heresy.
Hold on. What does heresy mean?
Aren't they spelt basically the same?
I mean, it's spelled here,
Heresy
but
means-
SY.
Belief or
H-E-R-E.
opinion contrary to orthodox religious, especially Christian, doctrine.
Heresy is about religion, Daryl.
Just think of it
It's
as
not
a
the same.
non-religious way.
It's a religious.
Look, it's your
a religious
belief.
rumor.
It's your belief that you heard it from the guy, and we're not agreeing with it.
Okay, fine. I get it. Understood. Oh man. Okay, so that's our Siri part of the
Yeah.
podcast.
So what were you going to say? You had a segue before.
You were trying to segue,
Yeah.
and then I stopped you.
Speaking of animals,
Yes.
Speaking of animals, yes.
Year of the Rooster.
Oh, cock.
Yeah. And we get to hear. Oh, that's what cultural appropriation. I don't know what's it called. What's the term? Culture appropriation.
Cultural appropriation.
appropriation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So because we're not Chinese, and
Yeah.
we don't necessarily follow the Chinese zodiac.
We do actually. But
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just saying as Canadians,
Okay.
for us to go Kong Hei Fa Choi,
Yeah.
that's
Is-
cultural
that's
appropriation.
racist.
What? Well, I'm just trying to be a little more Tumblr in my life, you know.
Yeah, you're gonna be.
I stopped
don't.
assuming genders. I stopped assuming genders. I'm a cis male.
What?
Yeah, I'm a cis male. CIS.
Yeah, CIS.
Cis. It means I acknowledge that I am the gender that I was born with.
What?
Yeah,
Isn't
I
it?
guess
Is that-
so.
I thought-
Cisgendered.
I thought cisgendered is just like a derogatory term
Yeah.
No.
for males.
No, it's become derogatory
Okay.
Hold on. Where did this go from Gung Hei Fa Choi to?
because I'm trying to understand cultural appropriation.
Okay.
So in theory, because we see red cards and everything like that
Yeah.
in a non-Chinese manner,
Okay. Continue.
is that cultural appropriation?
I guess so. Wow.
Or is that just like?
You know what? It's.
Is it different in
no.
Canada?
No, it's different in Canada because you're.
So if I wear a kimono,
Yeah.
That's
and
cultural
It's
appropriation.
not really kimono for a guy, but
if I make my own sushi,
Yeah.
and I put a hot dog in it, hang on,
Yeah.
shut up, hang on, and I call it sushi,
yeah.
that's cultural appropriation.
Yeah. Technically, that's sushi. It doesn't matter what's inside of it.
But see, there's a huge debate about cultural appropriation, and one of the examples I saw was this is not sushi, and sushi is made in Japan by Japanese chefs and everything like that. It's just like,
Yeah, it's like saying a car is not a car because it's not from America.
oh, because it's an auto.
Das Auto. Volkswagen. No, right. Is it an automobile? Is it
Don't ask me.
it's still a car? No, is it still a car?
What does car stand for?
Yeah, car means I don't know. What the hell does car mean?
What is the entomology?
a carriage?
Entomology? Carriage? A carriage?
Oh, is
Yeah.
that where car comes from?
I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Entomology.
Etymology.
Oh, etymology.
Entomology is insect.
What is the etymology of car?
Etymology of car.
Checking on that.
Yo,
There you go.
Siri doesn't know.
Found on the web for what is the etymology of car?
It's an old Northern French.
If you're
car.
from the origin term.
It originated as Celtic, got translated through to Latin in carum
Carus.
or carus,
Yeah.
and then from there, Old Northern French as
There you go.
car,
There you go. So now it's a car.
aka wheeled vehicle.
Wheeled vehicle.
So any vehicle that is wheeled
Yeah.
Is actually a car.
So a carriage could be a
Yeah.
car.
So there you go.
A scooter could be a car.
So in
Skates.
so sushi is so a car, but the real car itself was when the Model T was made by Henry Ford.
No, that's an automobile.
But they called it a car.
No. They called it an automobile. A T model was called
Model
an
T.
automobile because it was an automatic mobile.
Oh well, yeah. Are you trying to
automatic,
say no? It's a car. If you originate what a Ford is right now, it came from a Model T, and it was a car. So a Japanese person and a German person who made those automobiles as well.
Oh,
Is
here.
it still an automobile?
An automobile is the French auto for
Auto?
self, and the French mobile
Mobile.
for mobile. So it's a self-mobile.
Self-mobile vehicle.
No,
now
but then
is it a
vehicles
vehicle?
are different.
Now is it a vehicle? Here, this is a rabbit hole I did not want to go down.
No, but it's a rooster hole because it's.
You're the rooster.
So that's the question, right? We have, if it's sushi, is it still sushi if it's not made by a Japanese person? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, is it sushi if it's not using traditional like Japanese?
No, but you
ingredients?
were saying it about sushi is made in Japan by Japanese people. That's what you
Yeah,
just said.
that's what you said.
Yes.
Yeah. What the hell? So right, so is sinigang still sinigang if it's made by a white person here in Canada?
Does that white person speak really bad Tagalog?
Probably.
Like Travis.
No, what's his name? Trevor? No.
No. I'm not talking about
Who's Travis?
Mom, the guy that Mom is following.
Yeah.
Do you
Who's
remember
Travis?
Do you remember Travis?
No.
It's this tall white dude that did like YouTube videos like 7, 8 years ago.
No.
Just like, hello, Akaposi Travis.
Akopo. Oh man.
Nana luto ko ang baboy sinigang.
Lutoko ay manak.
Yeah, manak.
He called it manak,
Yeah,
not
manak.
manok.
That's chicken.
Yeah,
by the way.
manak.
Manok. It's manok,
He goes
actually.
manak.
That's manak. Manok.
Adobo manak.
Manok.
Akaposi Travis.
Okay. It doesn't. You know what? Maybe. Sure. Why not?
Well,
Yeah,
I
but,
was
I
asking,
mean,
But
if
if it's
it-
your tradition, but if it's a tradition that your family holds, right? And we culturally appropriated the Christmas tree as Filipinos
from where?
from Spain.
Is that where it came from?
Yeah, it came from Spain. Not the
It didn't
Christmas tree. I
come
think the
from-
parol. Celebrating Christmas was forced on us out of fear.
Cultural appropriation is the adoption or use of elements of one culture by members of another culture. So
Yeah.
everything we do
everything we do.
yeah.
is cultural
When we
appropriation.
when we go here we go. That's a Japanese Italian plumber. Cultural appropriation by what we thought was actually an American game, but was turned out to be Japanese.
Yeah.
When we were kids, we didn't know where it came from, right? So
Eating pizza.
all we knew was Nintendo was Nintendo.
Eating pizza is cultural appropriation.
Yeah, it is, because the pizza that we eat here is not the same pizza as they would eat in Italy.
But have you been to Blaze Pizza?
No.
It's pretty close and it's pretty good.
Apparently Una Pizza or something like that.
Yeah, that's overrated.
Yeah, it's overrated.
Yeah.
Did you hear that, Una staff and owners? Your pizza's overrated.
No.
Daryl just told you your pizza's overrated.
No, I can have an opinion.
Yes.
Just like
yeah, absolutely. You
any
can have
other
have an
cultural
opinion.
appropriate would do.
You know, like us playing the guitar.
Me
Or-
eating
or ev-
Vietnamese subs.
Or every time I have someone listen to my music, they go, wow, you sound like a white person.
Yeah, that's
you
like
ever-
12 years in
Have you ever noticed that?
Have you ever,
Every
have you ever-
time-
do you
every time-
remember? Do you remember playing online and when Ventrilo came out?
Yeah.
People were like, "I just saw a picture of you, Daryl.
You're not.
I thought
white.
you were white."
Yeah. Your clan page, and you're Filipino? Yeah,
You look
Filipino
Asian.
Canadian. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
What does
So
it mean
our
to
accents are cultural appropriation.
Yeah,
What's that?
because we're
Wow.
Filipino with an English accent.
Yeah, and English names.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brian, Darian, Daryl.
Yeah, Francis.
Yeah,
It's like the most Caucasian names.
How?
Like,
Why was that?
why? Because their parents.
because our parents were
named us
like,
that
"We're
way.
not going to stay in the Philippines. We're going to
Oh,
go
thank-
to an American, like a North American country."
You know what? The best
We
thing
might
is,
as well start
didn't-
start them off well.
the good
And,
thing is they
you know,
didn't
go-
combine our names together with their names.
Yeah, like Frenza,
Yeah, or
Lisis.
Lisis. Lisis. Hi, I'm Lisis. Nice to meet you. I was born from the Philippines. Yes, Lisis is a
Why-
combination of
why
my
is
mother
that?
and my father's name.
That's like a southern accent.
What? What are you talking about?
Well, what if we moved to
What if
Texas?
we, yeah, what if we came from? What if we ended up going to Georgia, Atlanta,
the country.
Georgia, the country? We'd be talking like this, Privet.
Yeah, comrade.
Yes,
That's cultural appropriation.
that is Privet. Oh shoot! Keep
Well,
knocking
apparently
this thing over.
everything is. So.
Yeah. Well,
So this has led me to believe that people on Tumblr are idiots.
why? You know
Because
what?
it's such a stupid thing to get like
It is triggered.
upset about.
Triggered.
No.
Triggered. Oh, that's
Stop.
new.
Don't
Isn't
use
it?
that word.
No, triggered is great.
Triggered. Like if you actually get triggered, you want to know what that is? It's
What is-
PTSD. That's
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Oh.
And people on the internet relate that to being triggered. And I was
Yeah.
just like, no.
That's cultural
it is,
appropriation.
because- yeah.
The culture of being like
Being
an
triggered.
army
Yeah,
person.
it's
being
a veteran.
Oh my god.
That's you know what?
You
That's
can't use triggered. You're not a veteran.
Yeah, you're
right?
not a veteran. You can't use that.
Is that what
word.
you're saying?
Being triggered on Tumblr. You're not a veteran with PTSD. Oh, you know what was great? What did I watch just recently? It was Obama's speech in Chicago that just happened.
Why did you say that?
Why?
Did you say in Chicago?
I said
Why?
Chicago.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
If you're gonna say Chicago, you start pronouncing your G's.
Okay. Sorry. Chi-town. Is that better?
Chi-town's better.
Okay, Chi-town. Not Chinatown,
No.
but Chi-town.
Yeah.
Chicago.
No.
How to say it?
Chicago.
Chicago.
No, Chicago.
Is it Chicago or
Yeah.
Chicago?
It's Chicago.
You're culturally appropriating that
the CH?
with your pronunciation.
What about Kansas and Arkansas?
Huh?
Kansas and Arkansas?
Arkansas is
Yeah,
pretty
exactly,
crazy.
right?
You're right. You mean Arkansas?
No, you should have said,
Wait.
what about Arkansas and Consaw?
Arkansas. That's so bad.
So yeah.
How about Missouri?
Is it not Missouri?
It's Missouri.
I thought there was an
They
I.
pronounce it Missouri.
I thought it was spelled with an I, no?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
But
yeah,
it's
it's
pronounced
spelled with an I,
Missouri.
don't
it's,
you know?
it's pronounced Missouri.
Missouri. Yeah.
Missouri.
Oh, yeah, totally, yeah.
Idaho.
So anyways, you're saying about Chicago?
I don't remember. Oh, Obama. He said something along the lines. let's stop being trolls and talk it out in real life and see how the conversation goes. And I'm like, that is the speech. That's a speech for this time. He didn't say trolls, by the way. Okay. He didn't say keyboard warriors. He didn't say any of that. He said all of the conversations that we have online. Why don't we take them offline and have conversations in real life?
He wants to have a lipsticus.
Yeah. What?
Excuse me?
Gesundheit.
Yeah, it's like a fisticuff with lips.
Oh man. But yeah. That's all. That's I just wanted to.
But yeah, Darian, become a stenographer.
Why?
Sure.
Yeah, because then you can sit in courtrooms and just go clack, 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 clack.
Oh,
clack, clack.
What? What is?
we
Wait, what's a stenographer?
We support stenographers.
Oh, you don't
They're
know
great.
stenography?
No.
They're
So
court
they're-
reporters.
Yeah.
They report in the court.
Yeah. They have a total of 18, 19, like 24 keys. Mm-hmm. And how they type
and those are words.
how they type is how the words sound, how it begins to sound and how it ends in the sound. And so you can like they average like 200 words a minute. Whereas
cool.
a regular person, the average keyboard, do you know what the average is for someone, like the average typing speed?
30 words per minute.
30 words per minute.
Huh.
Yeah. And these guys type at 200 words per
Wow.
minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like, this is this. So they do TH, but it's not TH on the key. It's super weird.
Interesting.
Oh yeah.
It's like TK is D. So they
how-
do dis, and then
Yeah.
is the end. So d is
How would I go about becoming one?
class.
Stenography class.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. It's really tough.
It's pretty tough.
It's
But
hard. It's
that's
hard.
how you see the live subtitling on like news. They do the same thing.
Cool.
Except a computer does it.
Yeah, the computer translates it. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
because all you see is like TKAR, and it's like TKAEDR, and it's just like,
I've never seen one of those things before. I should take a look at it.
yeah, you should do it. It's really cool.
Yeah. We support court reporters. It's pretty. That's pretty interesting what they do.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff that happens in court when they have to do depositions. Pretty crazy stuff, man.
Pretty crazy. You know what else I've been looking into? Probably not going to follow, but looking into.
What's that?
I want to learn to fly.
Yeah, you're gonna need a lot of money.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
It's expensive
Yeah.
as heck.
You want to learn to fly or pilot?
Pilot.
Okay.
Yeah, to be you want to
can't
learn to become
learn to fly.
You need to have like
Why not? I saw people with glasses flying, so
No, I meant physiologically, physically.
Oh, I can't learn
you can't learn.
Like you cannot.
flight.
You can learn.
Yeah, you're a human being.
You can learn to pilot a plane.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
Sorry, that's what I meant. I want my hobby to be to learn to pilot an air.
So your hobby is going to be to learn.
So yeah. here's to give you an idea of how much it costs. Colin, my friend, has one kid, has a wife that has a well-paying job over 6 figures plus, and he couldn't afford to fly. And they both work for another company.
So you can't even do it for like as a hobby.
No, it's expensive. You have to pay
So
for
what
the
if I just like
rental of the
learn through
plane.
Microsoft Flight Simulator? What do you mean no? I can spend like $2,000
On a rig?
like the yoke, and then
Yeah.
get the
Yeah,
And then,
well,
like,
you know what? That's
and like
a good
6 monitors.
Yeah.
and that's a good hobby to have. But you will not.
What if
have
like the
ability
pilot
to-
and the co-pilot die, and I'm on the plane, and they go like, "Do we have any pilots on the plane?" I'll be like, "I have 10,000 hours on Microsoft Flight Simulator."
I don't think you would
Simulator.
want to spend that much money on that. Remember, I told Darian, I want to buy me a Cessna and learn how. I said the same thing. I want to learn how to pilot a plane, and a Cessna
Hey Siri,
is worth.
how much is a Cessna?
I found an article about Cessna. Shall I read it to you?
No.
Shall I read it to you? A brand new Cessna is nearly $150,000.
That's fine. That's like 3 cars.
Yeah, and when you're learning before you buy
But
it,
you could just rent.
yeah, when you rent, it's like $800 every time you have to go. You have to pay for the fuel. You have to pay for the instructor. You have to pay for the rental of the plane. and you have to pay for
This
runway
is
fees.
$100 an hour
For what?
for a Cessna.
That's if you know how to pilot it, Daryl.
Yeah, I'm saying
That's $100 an
I've
hour.
learned. I've learned to pilot an aircraft.
Uh-huh.
So if I want to get more practice, because practice makes perfect,
Yeah.
it's $100 an hour. I'll be like, I'm gonna fly to Red Deer and back. That's like an hour and a half. I want to get my practice in. Get an hour and a half. What's so funny? Why are you? Or fly to Cranbrook. YXX.
The hour
See,
doesn't.
I know
the hour it doesn't start in the air.
Yeah,
when you're flying. No,
Well, it doesn't take
the
an hour to get to Red Deer.
The hour.
Do you think I fly at
Think about
100
it. No,
kilometers
think,
an hour?
Think about it. And to get to Red Deer and back.
Why does it say in brackets wet? I don't understand. It says wet.
Yeah, it probably means that you've already had your lessons. You already got your feet
'cause
wet.
You got your feet wet. Okay.
Yeah. So if you're not wet, that sounds gross. then it's much more expensive. Like I said, there's fees upon fees upon fees, and even a guy who was making that much money thought it was expensive. So unless it's a passion of yours, an absolute passion, you should go and do it. Absolutely. But it's prepared to spend at least $30,000 a year before you even can purchase.
Or the $2,000.
Then didn't get the $2,000, but you will not be allowed near a Cessna anytime soon.
I just got to make friends.
And there's people
friends that own.
There's people.
planes.
There's people out there as well. And if you do have a friend that owns a plane, even better. But there's people out there who want to become pilots, to become the jumbo jet pilots and stuff like that. They have to get all their ramp experience and all that other stuff experience. You have a lot of ramp experience already.
Yeah, see, I'm halfway there.
Yeah, no, you're not.
It's on my
you're not
LinkedIn.
even-
My LinkedIn says I know aerospace.
I know aerospace too. I used to create lubricants for aerospace.
Yeah.
We lubed aerospace.
Yeah, so the air is more lube.
Yeah, planes go through the air much
faster.
Faster, yeah. No, you should do it. I'm telling you, do it. Go and do it. It's expensive, but you can do it. Then you can take me up, and then we can combine our income to put into $150,000 Cessna.
No.
Yeah, and then we can crash into the ground and have 2 generations of our family dead.
Is that how generations work? I
Yeah.
thought we're one generation.
No, because chances are we would be flying with kids and stuff like that.
Why?
Why? Because we're going to Kelowna to our beach house, right?
Oh, because we can own a plane.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Jim Prentice, the
right.
politician that passed
Rest in
away.
peace.
Yeah, R.I.P. Yo.
And
that-
like PEACE.
Not One Piece. He didn't. They didn't land in
He-
One
he
Piece,
ate the fruit?
unfortunately. So, Jim Prentice himself. It was him. Get this. It was him, his best friend, and his daughter's fiance or husband or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. In a Cessna. That's what scares the crap out of me. Is how many times have you heard like Cessna trouble?
Okay, then we'll get a Learjet. It doesn't have to be a Cessna.
Yeah, that's
You can get
too
a
scary.
Beechcraft. Beechcrafts are almost like Cessnas, except you can carry like 20 people.
Yeah, and those are like $400,000 a plane.
No, Beechcrafts are like 200,000.
More than that.
Learjet's like 700,000.
Learjets are maybe like $1 million, Daryl.
Like 990.
Yo, like a G6. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that a G6 is just a Learjet.
All right.
Oh no, it's a Jetstream.
No idea, dude.
G6. I'm pretty sure it's
Jetstream. That's an hour. That's our hour, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty good hour. Good work.
Oh god, it's giving Gulfstream.
A Gulf Stream.
That's what
That's why it's a G.
G650.
G6. It's like a G6.
Yeah, that's an hour.
That is an hour. Everybody,
And that's
thank
been
you very
2
much.
weeks.
It has been. It has been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking forward to the next 2 weeks.
Anything on the dock in the next 2 weeks? Going down a hill?
We went tobogganing.
I mean,
and
I'm
we'll probably
saying
go
in
down
the
the-
future.
No, we'll probably. I don't know. We will see what comes up and
Probably
what
barbecue?
happens. Can we barbecue by then? Yeah, it's
like
probably gonna be
maybe.
15 degrees next week.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, gotta love Calgary weather.
Well, I know
is this a
Wednesdays.
Chinook or is
Yeah,
this
this
legit?
It's Chinook.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is a Chinook?
Chinook is when
It's
weather
it's an
becomes
Indian
really
tribe
nice in
Indian.
Alberta. Sorry, a Native American tribe, as in they were native to America.
Is that cultural appropriation?
it's cultural.
Yeah, Filipinos talking about Indian, like the Native American culture.
Yeah,
It's
no,
totally.
saying that Chinook is part of our
Oh, yeah, there you
vernacular.
go.
That's cultural
That-
appropriation.
It's just
yeah.
warm.
Yeah,
there.
just like Canada. It's like Canada as well. Canada is cultural appropriation.
just like an Indian summer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, a Chinook.
Oh, it's a
is-
Chinook. A Chinook.
It's like the warm air from BC that comes down the mountains, right?
Not from BC.
Yeah, it's from
It's
yeah.
from the prairies.
No, what? It
Yeah,
comes
'cause
down
the
from the
heat-
mountain.
Because the heat is unobstructed, right? So it just sits there, and then when the
What?
wind comes in,
No,
kidding me?
no. The weather
Are
that goes
you nuts?
over the mountain up into the atmosphere, it gets superheated and then comes down and blows into the prairies.
Yeah, so it's gonna be nice and
Yeah,
warm.
it's gonna be amazing.
so Chinook,
Chinook,
how do you pronounce that?
Chinook.
Chinook, Chinook, or simply Chinook, are Fun
What?
winds in the interior west of North America, where the Canadian prairies and Great Plains meet.
At the 100th meridian.
At the 100th meridian. At the 100th meridian.
At the 100th meridian,
Oh,
where the Great Plains begin. Okay,
They're
we gotta
both
finish
shaking.
up. I wanna thank Mom and Dad for letting
Sponsoring
us
us.
and sponsoring us for letting us use their electricity
For birthing
and
us.
Probably gonna feed us afterwards. Yes, thank you, Lord. I want to also thank our sponsor again for this week. She's just been buying up all the ad space on the Imbangium.
And if you want to take up this
podcast.
ad space, please let us know.
Yeah, let us know. It's with NatalineDesigns.com. Check it out. If you want to have your web presence and your web self portrayed in a way that people will actually understand, contact NatalineDesigns.com. That's NATALINE Designs with an S.com.
And when she's done creating stuff for you, you can be in that ad spot. Just
Yeah.
think about the possibilities.
Yes, indeed. Think about it. Also, we're looking to have Squarespace and
Audible.
and Audible to be in this portion of that sponsorship loop.
We just need more people to listen.
It's just
so-
coming. It's coming slowly but surely, guys. So
And make sure to share. Make
yeah.
sure to let everyone know.
share, contact us on Facebook.
Let
if you have
Justin
a question.
Trudeau know. Best
Imbangium
Canadian podcast.
at gmail.com. You can find us on Facebook and YouTube at Imbangium, and
Twitter.
also and Twitter at Imbangium. And you can download us also on Google
iTunes.
Play Music and iTunes on the App Store and the iPod podcast, the podcast sections inside iTunes. So check us out, Imbangium, YMBANGIUM. You guys have a great next 2 weeks. My name is Brian,
I'm Daryl.
I'm Darian.
and this has been another episode of the Imbangium podcast. Auf Wiedersehen.
Bitte.
Tschüss.